Okay. Hey, guys, you have any questions for me? All right, so in expectations, you guys are captains. Keep an eye on your teammates. If somebody needs a correction, you take care of it. It's better if you do than if I have to. Two things that are really important to me is time and tone. So I'm going to talk to you all game. If you have questions about calls that I've made, feel free to ask. If it's at the right time and in the right tone, we're going to get along just fine. Okay? You're my visitor. White and gold, which your call going to be? White it is. And it is. Your choice.
Did you say they'll run out or?
Yeah, so just
take the
line
ball,
up along this line. You guys just stay where you are.
Okay.
All right, we're going to line up. We'll walk out together. All right? Have fun, you guys.
Yep. Perfect. And we won't do an anthem because we already did with the first team. Okay. Hey, just give me 1 minute, guys. Yep. How are you? Rob, you got a roster for Marquette? Yeah. Bring it up? Yeah, cool.
Oh, it was. I just missed it. So I moved it. Just a flash. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. No worries. Thank you, Rob. You guys ready for walkout? Follow us. Here we go. Taking a ball.
His first game. Mere formality.
He's new. Don't worry. Cool. Thanks.
We'll get him, guys.
Never mind. Sorry, Steve. They changed it on me. I don't know.
Burned.
Welcome, soccer fans. Second game. 2009 Marquette University High School in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Peoria, Notre High School. Before we start, let's see if we have a moment of silence. Peoria Catholic community, especially the Peoria Notre Dame family, on Wednesday lost a stalwart brother of Notre Dame athletics. But more importantly, lost a wonderful coaching father. Please join us in a moment of silence for Margaret and Brooklyn. Thank you. Please stand for our freedom prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and fans. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instilling them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. And now the next starting lineup. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, Marquette University High School in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Starting in goal, number 1, CJ DeLongchamp. Number 2, Owen Marshall. Number 6, Owen Schneider. Number 7, Katie Norby. Number 8, Joey Sikorsky. Number 10, Miguel Gonzalez. Number 14, Nick Langer. Number 18, Sam Manning. Number 21, Jack Norfolk. Number 23, Valentin Sandoval. And number 25, Sean Bankert. And home field schedule. Peoria, Notre Dame from Peoria, Illinois. Starting in goal, number 1, Dylan Blair. Number 2, Alistair Dawson. Number 3, Nick Moon Monterey. Number 5, Luke LaHood. Number 6, Joel McIntyre. Number 11, Danny Gutzwiller. Number 12, Jack Gray. Number 14, Scott Anderson. Number 15, Andrew Bond. Number 17, Toledo Madrigal. And number 22, Dylan Stippelmeyer.
All right, good evening, soccer fans. We're back for game 2 here at Peoria Notre Dame High School. Kind of a tournament setting, 4 teams, 4 different games. This one is your host, Irish, against the Hilltoppers from Marquette up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Notre Dame is in the gray and navy. Marquette is in the all-white look. Here with Rob Kenny kind of pulling double duty tonight. So
happy to be here. I went to Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so if you hear me cheering incorrectly, just kick me in the shins, force of habit. Had an exciting first game. Chaminade really turned it around in the second half. They were sort of dominated. You know, I had it as a 65-35 kind of game in that first half.
Oh, yeah.
And then they made some adjustments.
Oh, Jack Ray in the box. Gets that one over, but that was a nice opportunity there in the first minute by Notre Dame. And yeah, that first game, I mean, Fremd really looked good that first half.
They did.
Really, the first 50
they deserved a goal
to
in that
55
first,
minutes.
Yeah, they deserved a goal that first half.
They looked great.
Had one called back from an offside position. Had a couple of rocket shots that were saved, and
yeah,
that's soccer.
Yeah, and we talked about that in the first game with Mike. You know, it's the good thing if you're on the good side of that. It's the unfortunate thing if you're on the other side of that, and that's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. And Chaminade really kind of opened up a little bit more after they got that first goal. They did kind of get a little bit more confidence in themselves, but you know, Notre Dame has run into that a few times this year on the Frem side of that, where they maybe are the team that they think they should be scoring goals, and they just haven't in some games, and they kind of turn up on the wrong side of results of it.
Yeah, and you know, in the second half, when both teams have traveled, you know, who shakes off the the cobwebs from the bus ride here. Speaking of that, very short bus ride for Peoria Notre Dame to this game today. Is that an advantage here, at least in the first half, you think?
Yeah, you know, and Marquette is obviously used to traveling, right? So they brought down a charter bus and everything. But yeah, you know, it takes you out of your element a little bit more, and you know, Notre Dame's full day of school and just kind of their normal routine, and Marquette can be thrown off their routine a little bit. So you probably first half get that out of them, and obviously their coaches don't want to say that, right? The warm-up should have gotten it out of them, but sometimes, you know, they're high school kids, so sometimes it does take some time.
Coaches would say you weren't concentrating on the bus. You weren't.
Right. Oh, nice run by Dylan Sticklemeyer down here on the left side. getting the start tonight and got the game-winning goal the other night against Champaign Central in a big Big 12 conference game, and rewarded with the start out here on the left wing.
Yeah, he's looked good. He's looked frisky here in these first 3 minutes. Notre Dame itself has looked kind of frisky, actually.
Yeah, and again, they're learning, right? They're learning stuff about themselves, and they were the away team last weekend and didn't get off to a good start against the #1 team in the country, St. Ignatius in Cleveland, and but I think that game and the game on Saturday, they learned a little bit about themselves. I think they've made some changes and talked about some adjustments and looking to stay on the positive side of results going forward.
You go on the road to play a team like St. Ignatius to learn something about your team. You don't go there for a result. You don't go there for the short-term result, I should say. You go there for the long-term result. All right, here's Marquette's first foray.
Great ball across to the far post. He's wide open there.
Oh, hits it off the bar.
Wow.
Boy, well done by Marquette.
Yeah, I tell you, they had the Irish defense flustered. Great run down the side by number 7. I think that's their outside back, Caden Norby. Great run, great ball across, and really nobody on the far post except for number 23, Valentine Sandoval from Marquette. Nice crack, but
yes,
off the bar and
he
over.
Shook off the rust from the bus
Stickemeyer
very
back
quickly.
Down. Ooh, interesting.
So the ball went out?
Yeah, I think the whole ball has to go out. I think it can touch the white line still.
I hope so. That's the way they've been playing it for 60 years. That's how new my rule book is.
Another direct ball up. Good recovery by Dawson.
Yeah, it's cut out very nice by Allie there. The thing I like about these new uniforms is the big, bright, white numbers on the back.
Yeah, the gray's tricky sometimes,
Yeah, a blue number or a green number, it's not going to pop.
Nope, the big 15 is nice.
I don't want to spend more than 20 or 30 minutes talking about fashion on this broadcast, but it does make a difference.
Oh, last week when our football team played Richwoods had white jerseys with gray numbers, and it was a nightmare.
Yep. I was calling that game, trust me. It wasn't just my failing eyesight at 57. No, it was a beautiful ball.
Max Mattarelli.
Max puts it, and
good recovery. And it's in. Great job there. Great ball in, I think, by Gutzweiler. Great touch by the freshman Max Mattarelli, but off the post. And then I believe it was Madrigal with the redirect back towards goal, and then a scrum in front. And nice goal by Max Mattarelli. And I tell you, that's 5 really good minutes of soccer for Notre Dame, and a well-deserved goal. And Max is getting better every game. Again, a freshman. He's getting better, and a goal may get him off on the right foot here.
He
continue to boost that confidence because he plays hard. Got a sub already. Jack Ray coming off after some good action there, and Fabi Arellano on for Notre Dame. They like to keep a rotation of those two guys up top.
All right, Notre Dame wins the ball back quickly from the restart. Looking to keep the momentum going, add to this early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, great start for them. I mean, Marquette is a ton, top 10 team in the country, I believe, and year in, year out, they're the best team in Wisconsin.
Yep.
They're always a tough match for anybody.
There have not been too many matches in the last decade or two, and they've been down 1-0 in the first 5 minutes, I bet you.
No. And Coach Lawrence does a really good job with that program, and what we talked about earlier in the first game, really all 4 of these programs are just classy, well-run, well-organized programs. They play hard, and and because of all of that, they get some good results here and there as well. Great touch by Stickemeyer.
A lot of state titles in this tournament.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Marquette's trying to take control of the game here, take a little steam out of Notre Dame. Get that adrenaline drained from their body after that quick early goal. Passing the ball around, trying to maintain possession. The Irish cut it out there, though, and send it deep. It's going to end up being played back to the goalie, allowing the Irish to clear their defensive lines.
Good step by Bonham there, outside back. Intercept the pass, but unable to connect with McIntyre. Oh, great ball there.
Very nice ball.
That weak side, outside back, flying up.
It's like number 6, Owen Schneider. He was absolutely flying.
And Marquette really throwing numbers at him right now. That the first attack came from this right side, outside back. This attack coming from the left side, outside back. Kind of looks like, the strong side guy goes and the weak side guy stays home. So they always have 3 in the back. But, when you can attack with your outside backs consistently, it's really dangerous. And this is the dangerous ball over the top here that changes that, right? Because if your outside back is up too high and you play that dangerous ball over the top, that's what's going to be there and be open.
Yeah, Marquette has to decide what they want more, the attacking from the back or the defending from the back. I did notice also they were playing a very high line. When they had that run of possession there, their 3 back line were a good 10 yards into Notre Dame's offensive or defensive half. So they're not sitting back.
No, they
play
safety. They play a very attacking style of play, and that's why, again, that's why they're able to do what they do and have the success that they have. They like to come out and attack with numbers, and very similar to the style that Notre Dame tries to play, and has worked out well for them as well.
All right, looks like we earned the first corner of the game here. Marquette gets it down at the far end.
Yeah, and again, this is we've seen a couple times where Quincy Notre Dame game. Notre Dame gave up some goals off the corners, and obviously
sometimes a bald spot on our tires and causes us to have a blowout.
Great ball into the far post, headed across. Good win by Lucas LaHood, but ball coming back in. And that one's going to go over Dylan Bear's head for another goal kick. But again, dangerous positioning there with.
Can't be happy that he got a really free header by that. Did what he's supposed to do, but put the ball back where it came from. But the Irish did have numbers there, though.
Notre Dame is playing with the wind behind them. There's still a little bit of wind. I don't know if it's as strong as it was for that first game, especially the first half of that first game, but it's still there at the back of the Irish.
Irish trying to play a ball over the top there. Gonna go just a little too far, though. I like the idea, though.
Yeah, like you said, they're playing that kind of high line. At times, that ball over the top is going to look like it's going to be there. Whether it is or it isn't, it's going to look like it is. And every once in a while, you may play that and catch them off guard, if anything.
Well, I think it's also a good way to see where the goalie is going to come off his line.
Keep him honest.
If he's going to stay back, that tells you that you can go for those balls. You can play the miss.
A good tackle there by Scotty Anderson. And good work there by Miguel Gonzalez of Marquette, swinging the ball wide again. Ball into the box.
Marquette is building stuff here. They are starting to piece it together. Irish having trouble stringing a couple passes together.
They're going to be a tough out. They're going to have to continue to play a good style, continue to work hard offensively and defensively. Great tackle there by Madrigal. In the box.
Chilito putting in a good defensive shift there. All right, the Irish give away a throw in here. Just about at the top of their attack, their defending third. All right, Irish clear it out. Basically giving them the exact same throw in. And they throw it deeper this time, gets into the box. The Irish deal with it. Ball ends up going all the way back out to midfield. See if the Irish can't put something together here, string a few passes together. It's on the foot of Gutzwiller. That's usually where the good things will start. Marquette does a good job there of blunting it, forcing the Irish to play backwards.
Good little battle. Good work by Gutzweiler. Nice 1-2, but looks like it goes out of bounds.
Spin. I was blocked. Couldn't see it.
Yeah, nice thought. Nice little 1-2 there with Dylan Stickelmeyer.
That was probably the Irish probably had 7-8 consecutive touches there, which other than their goal scoring foray was probably their best string of passes in here in this first 10 minutes.
Great touch there by Norby, heading towards goal. Ball across again. Nice save by
great
Dylan
save.
Bear. Wow, coming back to his left. Didn't look like the guy got a lot on that ball, but it was enough to.
Yeah, outside of the
Dylan
right
coming
boot.
hard to his right, came back to his left, kind of just left hand pawed it down, and a big punt for him. Get it up there in the wind a little bit. Great challenge by Madrigal. Oh, well, it looked like that might have been a handball. So nice hit by Sticklemeyer.
Very nice. That was on frame.
It looked like that might have been a handball, whether the referee saw it or thought it was inadvertent or just didn't see it. But regardless, Notre Dame gets a good shot out of it.
It did. It's a good response to. They force your goalie to make a good save. Now you force their goalie to make a save.
Again,
That's
nice
the way
touch
to
by
respond.
Norby. This guy, Norby, number 7, right outside back, is very dangerous.
Yeah, he looks like the danger man, yeah.
Again,
see if he
when
takes.
you have a strong outside back, left or right, or both, it can be dangerous because most people just don't attack with that. So they're not high school level. They're not used to you attacking with that. So it's been dangerous. That first game we saw it, and so far tonight we've seen it. Great left-footed ball in. And
there we
right
go.
past Dylan Bear. Great ball in. Guy was wide open there on the far post. I believe that's number 10, Gonzalez for Marquette. Headed it back to where it came from, back to the far post from where he was. And
used all the energy was all in the ball. He just redirected it. It's beautiful. All right, brand new ball game.
Yeah, back to square one, a 0-0 or 1-1 tie. And again, you kind of assumed that Marquette was going to stay on the attack and they were going to come out and look to equalize. 26 minutes, 41 seconds to go here in the half. And we have a tie ball game.
Let's see if the Irish can grab the momentum back now here. We had said that it was pretty obvious Marquette was building towards something, and they built it.
Good hustle by Gutzweiler and Norby, both of them battling down there in the corner. Marquette able to get a clearance, coming back down at the Irish.
Room to run. He's probably taken about 7 touches there himself, but doesn't get the quality on the final touch there for the pass. And Marquette manages to lock it in. Oh,
by
there we go.
Sticklemeyer. He's going to earn a throw in for the Irish.
Irish throw it in, find Gutzweiler. Nice first touch. And he takes it from the left side, takes it into the middle, but gets dispossessed.
Oh, nice job by Joel there.
Looks like Marquette's keeping 2 guys up top at all times. Maybe playing a 4-4-2.
Yep, and they're flying with those outside backs. A little bit too much time on the ball here.
There was a nice ball out there.
Touch.
That is a great touch to the outside of the right foot.
And
they
another
get the
header
second
goal. Again, inside the 6. Second time in the last couple minutes here that it's been a kind of a free header.
Yeah,
and,
same spot.
You know, we had Coach Bear on that first game with me, and we talked a lot about Chaminade's defending in the box and how great it was. It kept them in the game for most of that game. And
the first half was definitely
that's kind of been, he kind of mentioned it, that's something that they've been working on. And so far tonight, kind of been the crutch against the Irish, just 2 free headers inside the 6. And, you know, they saw that the other last weekend as well, I think a little bit. Gave up almost 2 easy goals. Not that they're not nice goals for Marquette, but you know, when you're a team like this at this level and you have a free header inside the 6, nobody challenging you, you're going to put that away more times than not. So
that's a training ground drill there.
Yeah, exactly. You'll take that all day, and so that's something that I know the coaches are preaching and really working on. And
unfortunately, that's the kind of thing you can fix in game.
Yeah.
So it's something we're going to have to that Marquette is still going to try to exploit here for the next 75 minutes or 55 minutes.
You know, again, that's what good teams do, right? They're
Oh,
going to make you pay. If you leave a guy wide open, they're going to make you pay for it. And
If you give them something, they will take it gladly.
you know, that first game, Chaminade got that goal because they had a guy wide open in the box, and Fremd kind of lost a mark, I think, in there, and just kind of a free left-footed hit from about 15 out, and you're going to put that away. And here, coming back down in. Another great ball across. This time, Bear comes out and collects that himself. That's Joey Sikorsky over there on the left side, left outside back, that making some stuff happen in the last couple minutes here for Marquette.
Yeah, their outside backs are getting their steps in. They are.
Yeah,
they are doing
fly,
60-yard runs.
Great win there by Stickelmeyer.
If you can hear the wind is actually picking up, despite our forecast. That when the sun went down, that it would drop off.
I don't think I'm going to be hired as a weatherman anytime soon, but I'll keep trying. Great ball by Guts. Madrigal running onto it. They kind of like playing him over there on that right wing now and see if he can get across that left foot. Unable to. Great defensive work there by Marquette. Yeah, now they're going to come and attack. Almost looks like they've switched to 3 guys up top here, kind of on the fly.
Number 23 wide open here down the right. He's going to probably look. Oh, I thought he was going to put a cross in. Takes it back up top. Good patience by Marquette. They got it up top now.
And they find Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to play it back there to Nick Magner, but unable to.
All right, Irish need another man or two into attack here.
Great ball across by Fabi, but good deflection there by Jack Norfolk for Marquette.
Max Mattarelli was busting his butt to get into the attack there, but the ball never did make it past.
Great work by Bonham there,
midfield.
just jumping it. This is a little bit more what the Irish want to do here, finding Joel McIntyre's feet there in the midfield and letting him kind of dictate what they're doing. Granted, Marquette makes that hard for them, but obviously it's something that's worked for Notre Dame for multiple years, and it's something that I think they're still trying to find this year, is just that patience to move the ball, not necessarily having to move yourself so much.
Take the easy pass. Pass and move.
Nice job there by
the Irish.
Unlucky.
Yep, a little bit unlucky there, really.
We have a sub for Marquette. That's Ryan McBride, number 9. Looks like he's going to play up top as a forward.
Irish hassling the back line and the goalkeeper for Marquette, but Marquette manages to play it out there. I thought the first pass back to the keeper was a little dangerous. I'm sure the keeper probably thought that too. He had to beat his man 1v1.
Great ball in up top to Fabi. Great job by the keeper to come out.
So we have our answer whether the keeper will stay in his line or whether he'll be aggressive. He was very aggressive on that one. Came out to about 24. All right, but the Irish are flipped the pressure here a little bit.
More pressure here by the Irish.
Yeah. Boy, they are confident with the ball at the goalie's feet.
I don't know how many more times their coach going to want them to do that, but
so far he's handled it well, but you only have to handle it poorly once for that strategy to backfire with you. All right, Irish going to get one of those padded long throws from Chilito.
Slingshot into the box, flicked on by Dawson to Fabi on the back post.
The throw from Chilito went almost all the way into the 6-yard box.
It's such a dangerous weapon.
It is. Flicked on, but the Irish could only put it to the outside right netting. That was good, though. That's good work. That's good build-up.
And, you know, listening to the coaches, I think that's exactly what they're hoping for on that throw-in, right? I think Dawson's coming out for a flick and following in behind him to get that. You know, we've given up enough goals on that guy sitting on that far post. We might as well start trying to get some ourselves. And you know, Fabi was right there and just hit it in the side of the net. That happens, but it's promising for Notre Dame. And again, it seems like every year we're defending long throw-ins. It doesn't ever seem like we have too many of them, and Madrigal definitely has one. I know a few years ago Cody Gilfillan had a great long throw-in that we utilized quite a bit, but it seems like every year whoever we play in a big game has a long throw-in as well.
There's a weapon if you have it.
Oh, it's
silly not to use it.
Great tackle by Scott Anderson. Guts going to slow us down a little bit.
The Irish take the ball out wide right, not as wide as you can go.
Oh, great touch around by Fabi. Going to be another throw-in. Let's see if Madrigal's going to trot over there. Might as well, right?
Yep. Be about the same down in distance as his last one.
Another flick for Dawson. Gutzweiler looks like he was up there to win it, but off of him.
Yeah, I think it might have dribbled off his chest there. So earn a goal kick for Marquette. And Marquette is intent at all times. It looks like I'm playing the ball out of the back. That's what they tried to do there. Now they'll take the goal kick. He's got a capable leg.
Yeah, very capable.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
A very directed ball. Nice job there by Bonham just to slow it down. Again, that's where Notre Dame has given up some chances in other games just because their defense is in a flurry on counters and they just don't get that stop that they're looking for.
Yeah, you don't get that initial stop. You don't get that thing that blunts the initial momentum.
Oh, tough touch at the top of the box. That was dangerous.
Ballooned up on there a little bit.
Dawson with it, playing to Madrigal.
Okay, Madrigal plays a nice square ball. That's what the Irish need to do. Max plays it back to him eventually. Chilito's in the middle. Gets a little shove in the back there. They're going to say no.
Looked like he was right there. The referee's spot on.
He was very resolute in his call.
Oh, and Notre Dame's not going to like that because now it's coming back the other way and in a more dangerous spot.
Very dangerous spot. Into the wind a little bit. That will help the Irish a bit, but we're talking probably, this is 27 yards, 26 yards.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing Gonzalez is going to be on this ball. I'm guessing he's got a confident shot here, but a team like Marquette, set pieces, they're going to draw something up as well. He takes one.
He goes
just
for it.
Over. Looked like Dylan had that one read
probably
fairly well, but still a dangerous ball to that near post, and it was searching for the upper nine. And again, we are at about 16 minutes to go. It's a 2-1 game for Marquette, and Irish scored first early, and Marquette's gotten the last two.
Scored with about 100 seconds of each other, the first and second goals.
Never, and especially when they come in the same manner, that's never good. But
since
then, I think the Irish have settled, and it's really been a back-and-forth game. Since the 2-1, Irish are going to get a set piece here.
Yeah, it's been about 50-50 game since that second goal.
Yeah, and again, Notre Dame, again, they've had a couple long throws. Here comes a set piece. This is where you really got to capitalize.
All right, too far out to be directly dangerous, so the Irish going to have to dial something up here. Danny Gutzweiler over it.
Good
then he
ball
throws it in there. It's really traveling. Irish get to win the initial header.
Couple wins on it.
Going to end up with a goal kick for Marquette.
Kind of looked like Notre Dame won the first and second ball there, which can't get a whole lot better for him, but unfortunately it goes out for a goal kick.
The initial header was just into too much traffic. Found a forest of legs. That goal kick sails out of bounds, gifting the Irish with a throw-in front of the Marquette fans. Seem to be a very well-behaved bunch.
They're
happy to say.
Yeah, again, it's all four of these programs are just classy programs, classy fans, and it's a tournament type of shared tournament type of thing that's been going on for 12, 13 years. And
you feel honored to be invited to something like this and
absolutely
play at this level of competition.
Every once in a while, it's down in St. Louis, and you good pizza at Coach Galvain's place. Every once in a while it's up in Milwaukee, and you get to go up there. It's a really nice campus up there, Marquette University.
Yes, it is.
And every once in a while it's here in Peoria. We get to host it, which is the best situation.
That's right.
So. Nice job there by McIntyre to get in. Marquette starting to string some passes here together.
Yeah. This particular attack, though, they're having trouble breaking through the Irish midfield and defense.
Yeah, again, it's just the pressure, right? We talked about that in the first game. That midfield pressure, when you're not making it easy on them to string passes together, it really breaks up the game, and it changes the flow because they can never get into a consistent flow with what they're trying to do offensively. And a lot of times, when things start to go against you, it's because of a lack of pressure, right?
Yeah.
And it's, so as I know the coaching staff at Notre Dame is really working on their guys, just constantly pressuring the whole field, not just in certain positions, but the whole field, and a little bit better defensive pressure.
Oh, nice little cutback pass there.
Ooh. Good attacking run here by number 8. Nice job by Scott Anderson.
Another cross in, and a little too close to the goalkeeper, handled by Dylan Bear. No bobble, no nothing. I'm going to say the ball went out. It's going to end up being a goal kick, I believe.
Yeah, again, that's a tough one, right? Because I know it's going out for a goal kick, but a lot of times that post gets in the way on balls like that.
Oh, yeah.
So that can be tough, but that's number 2, Owen Marshall from Marquette, making that run down there from the midfield.
You see plenty of goals go in off the goalpost, off the
Yes.
part of the goalie's body. I mean, it's not his fault. It's just physics.
Marshall again on the ball here, plays it out wide to McBride. And this is where it's dangerous here. This is kind of cross coming in.
Marquette doesn't really have the numbers in the box for to throw a cross in, so they're playing passes. Try to get a shot there, maybe it looked like. Blocked by the Irish defense.
Yeah, and that's getting your body in the way, right? Is just as important as making a big play. Getting your body in the way every once in a while, just deflecting, not giving them clean looks. And Dawson just outs this one for a throw-in.
Puts it on the roof of the whatever building that is. All right, got just about 11 minutes to go. The Irish down 1-2 to Marquette High School from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Marquette just had a little. Now we have a million balls. It's like a pinball when you got the bonus. 3 extra balls go onto the field. You do not get to play them in soccer. All right, see if the Irish can win this first ball. The Irish do win the third ball. They're definitely pressuring Danny Gutzwiller when he gets the ball.
They jumped the midfield pretty quick.
Good chance Danny's reputation has preceded him.
You can hear the Notre Dame coaches down here just preaching a couple things that, again, I think that they've really been working on, is finding the width, finding what's working for them and using that consistently, which right now this game's been the width. Their wide players are dangerous, but also just staying with their marks. Offensively, they've done a pretty good job of pressure, but defensively just staying with their marks. Again, it's been kind of a problem throughout the season, and tonight they've given up a couple goals and a couple other pretty good looks in the box where it's simply just not staying with their mark and not beating them to the ball, and that's going to drive coaches nuts in big games because that's going to lose you a lot of big games, and I think that's what Notre Dame has kind of fallen into just a couple times this year, right? Like they've lost some tough games because of mistakes like that. And so the coaches continue to preach it and continue to work on it. And I think at halftime they'll continue to hammer that home even more.
Pretty sure it'll come up.
But again, that's you're dealing with high school kids, right? And they just need constant reminders, and they're not always going to be perfect, but you want them to continue to work on the right things. And
yeah, well, nothing will bother a coach more than a mental mistake rather than a physical mistake.
Especially one that you might have talked about once or twice.
I may have mentioned in the pregame meeting just 30 minutes ago.
Good job by Max Mattarelli to get some clearance there.
And Enrique came into the game there. We forgot to mention that he came in.
Oh, big ball up to Fabi from Enrique.
All right, Irish trying to build here. Build from the midfield.
Max was trying to get a fresh look on that ball so he could play it over to Madrigal, unable to get a clean one.
Yeah, just came a little low because of the pressure. Ticking down to 8 minutes to go in this first half. Still a 2-1 Marquette lead they've had since about 25 minutes. They're 15 minutes into the game.
Going to be fouled there on Fabi. Again, just hustle foul. Nothing wrong there. Just going for the ball. Free kick for Marquette on their side of midfield. But see what they do with it. If they
immediately advance it up to exactly midfield.
Try to play it short.
Subs coming in. Jack Ray coming back in. Jack came out right after the first goal. I think this is his first reappearance. Didn't know if he picked up a little knock or something. He came out pretty quickly.
I think it's just a good rotation, right? And Fabio's doing well.
Yeah, Fabio's been doing terrific.
Once he starts to maybe get a little tired, put Jack's fresh legs on there and let him run and be a menace, just like he is right here. Hustle contest, and he's going to earn a throw-in.
Earn a throw-in down here.
Again, this is what we want. Coach Bear giving instructions to let Madrigal come over and
did not want a pinch thrower to step up to the plate there.
Yeah,
don't blame him. This is right, almost exactly the spot where Juan put in his great one. Did it again there.
One. Flicked on,
put
over this time.
Yeah, couldn't keep it down.
Again, very dangerous. And he's interesting. He takes that long throw with barely any steps.
Yeah, well,
with this takes like one or two steps into it.
Our wide field, you do not have the run up.
Yeah, no,
to do that here.
A lot of times it's hard to do it on this side of the field. Yeah. He just kind of one or two steps it and slingshots it.
He would have been an excellent paper boy back in the day. Hitting the front porch from 40 yards.
Coach Locker's drawing up some plays for the winter right now with that long ball down the court late in the game. If it ever works, I think we get half the prize money.
We will definitely put in our claim. Here's Marquette now back on the attack, coming down this right side. Got to throw in across. We get a deflection on it.
Good job by Lucas LaHood just to calmly head that down to Dawson.
We couldn't hear it from here, but I'm pretty sure they were talking to each other back then, because that doesn't happen unless there's communication.
No, a lot of times that's a panic moment, right? Deflected ball coming into a center back, but he was very calm.
We're down to 5.5 minutes to go here in this first half of the second game of the Peoria Notre Dame 2021 Soccer Invitational.
Oh, great ball.
Jack Gray's out left, going to take his man on 1v1, going to get a clear room for a cross.
Service. Finds Guts.
Guts wanted hits off Guts' chest, and he couldn't control it when it came down. Really good work for Jack Gray there. You can see the fresh legs working, just what you were talking about.
Yeah, and they're kind of different players, right? Fabi's a little bit more elegant about things, and he, I don't know speed-wise, but he covers ground in a different way. Jack hustles and kind of choppy and makes things happen down there and really makes you work and keep their legs fresh throughout the game. It's really starting to work, I think, for Notre Dame. And
the game's certainly settled into a better rhythm for Notre Dame after those two goals. They've had really their fair share of attacking chances.
Back again. Great job. Nice job by Dawson.
And the Irish had 4 defenders back versus their 2. That's a ratio you really want to see.
Again.
Jack goes down with a
I think it's going to be a throw-in, and this might be too far for Madrigal. Good spirited student section tonight on a Friday night.
Irish fans were calling for the foul.
Yeah, you know, no football game tonight, so fans are out in attendance here. And beautiful night for soccer.
Yes.
And
beautiful soccer night.
They're seeing a great game, so they're getting here just under 4 minutes to go. Notre Dame looking for a big throw.
You know, even when he's got more room there on the north or the east side, he only takes those 2 steps. You're right.
That's why they're trying to flick it on there. I think maybe the coaching staff would have liked for him to just collect that and take a shot, but probably the right decision in that moment. And now Marquette's countering. Big ball over the top. Great first touch.
Oh, he finds his man and he gets a shot off.
I don't think Bear touched that. He was there and probably would have touched it.
He would have saved it, yeah.
Just over. That was dangerous, right? Because Notre Dame's down. They're getting a good attack. Guts is high up the field. He was actually trying to play the ball to McIntyre, so he's high up the field. And then the ball starts coming back down at you with 2 of your midfielders 110 yards away from your own goal. So kind of had to hustle a little bit. And Marquette did a nice job pushing the action.
Yeah, they did.
Got a nice shot and just unable to score.
Great piece of individual skill. All he did was catch it a little too good, actually.
Cheeky pass there by Guts to Jack. Ooh,
Jack the nutmeg.
Cheeky play.
Throws in a left cross right to the top of the box. Left-footed cross, I should say.
Yeah, that's all right, though. There.
Yep.
They'll take that.
Got to loosen them up.
Yeah, you know, we talked a little bit about that in the spring season. Gutzwiller and McIntyre, just those shots from 30 out. You know, I think sometimes they don't take them just because they don't think it's going to work, but you don't have to score on those. You keep the goalie honest, and you get some rebounds.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, it's a nice goal, but more times than not, it's the ugly goal that happens because of that shot from out. And you know.
Yeah, and what it opens up later, like you said, keeps the defense maybe back on their heels a little bit more. I think we have so many unselfish players that from the outside, it looks sometimes like a selfish shot. You're trying to get the goal of the week.
Yeah, no, it's
ESPN top 10.
You want them to take those cracks there.
Yeah, absolutely. The women do it really well.
Yeah,
the women really do it very well for Notre Dame.
You know, I tell you, even if you hit the first 6 miles over the goal, but they're hit hard, they're going to have to respect you on the 5th one because you're lining up and taking hard shots. They know that you're not going to miss too often.
Yeah, I guarantee you the coach isn't concerned about it going 60 yards over. He's concerned about a man being able to turn and get a shot on goal.
Absolutely.
The defenders, and he will change his defense to take care of that.
We are just over minute 15 to go here in the half, and then I'm not sure if this is a Marquette throw-in or a free kick.
I think it's a throw-in based on the languid way that everybody's going about their business.
No, it looks like
it is.
It's going to be a free kick, but from out of bounds.
He was clambering down from the bleachers in his run-up to that kick. Less than a minute, 50 seconds to go now.
Great tackle there by Bonham over there on the
Irish need
far
to
side.
Clear the defensive lines here.
Scrambling a little bit.
Cannot
Dawson
give up
needs
something
a good
here.
Tackle and get some clearance.
Yep. There you go. Get it down. Oh, there. Irish
Jack's
fortunate there.
Come and win this one. See what he can do with it. Doesn't really have much. Oh,
30
tough
seconds
turnover
to go.
there
That
with
is
30
a bad
seconds.
turnover, yeah. Coming from an offside position, maybe?
Yeah, looked like it.
He sure thought, looks like he thought he was.
I don't know if the referee even was looking that far over there. He was somewhat in line with him, but he wasn't.
Flag never went up.
Yeah, the player actually was walking, I think, a little bit because he thought he was offside.
Yeah.
Kind of telling him not to play it to him. But.
It definitely looked offsides to the way everybody behaved.
And that's going to do it.
There is the end of the first half. First 40 minutes in with Marquette University High School from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, holding a 2-1 lead over a host of this tournament, Peoria Notre Dame Irish. 2-1's probably the most the Irish could be down.
Yeah.
And the most Marquette could be up like that.
Yeah.
They had a nice run of dominance there for about 10, 12 minutes. Got 2 goals within about 100 seconds of each other to erase an early 1-0 deficit. Irish scored in the first, about 4 minutes of the game, first 5 minutes of the game. take a 1-0 lead. Then the Irish give up 2 beautiful headers off of crosses, set pieces and crosses. And that is how we got to this 2-1 result. We're going to have about a 10-minute halftime here, and then we'll be back when the second half starts. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Annette Gutzwiller. I went to Purdue University for veterinary school. I have been working at Meadowbrook since I was about 16.
Hi, my name is Dr. Brian Wolfcool. I've been a veterinarian here at Meadowbrook for 20 years now. Graduated from Iowa State University in 1997.
My name is Dr. Christopher Corey. I've been a veterinarian for 13 years and been with Meadowbrook for almost 6 years.
I'm Dr. Johnson. I have been at Meadowbrook for 7 years. I'm one of the partners at Meadowbrook.
The first thing you notice when entering our facility is a clean and modern floor plan. Our courteous staff will greet you and your pet in a low-stress environment and escort you into the examination room.
In our hospital, we have a treatment area, which is the state-of-the-art treatment area. We can deal with 4 animals at the same time, and they're less stressed. We have a dental suite with a full dental digital x-ray and its own anesthetic machine and monitoring. And we have a surgery suite, which is absolutely state-of-the-art with everything that your animal would ever need. And we have 3 separate ICUs, feline, hospitalized, and surgery.
Here at Meadowbrook, we do offer a full line of in-house pharmacy services. So as your pet comes in for their care, we can dispense those medications while you wait. We do offer an online pharmacy service as well that you can find at our website. Pets coming in for emergency care, we can do blood work and have those results immediately. We do offer a full line of ultrasound services. We do offer advanced digital x-ray technology. Those x-rays are very unique as we can view them in real time with our clients.
One of our big philosophies here is providing a stress-free and fun environment for all of our animals that we are taking care of, whether that's daycare, boarding, or grooming.
So when you come in, we have several groomers that can do anything from a simple bath and brush anywhere to a complicated breed-specific trim.
My favorite thing about being a veterinarian here is my interaction with the clients and their pets. Specifically, I very much enjoy advancing the human-animal bond that pets bring to us as a family.
You know, I've been doing this so long and I love it, but what I love the most is that we only have quality people and that we have people that put also the animals first. You should choose Meadowbrook because we do the little things.
We have a team approach to veterinary medicine. We have a great group here that love animals and love the people that take care of them.
All the doctors and the staff will treat your pet as if it's our own.
We would invite you to come to Meadowbrook Veterinary Clinic and experience our quality care at our office.
All right, welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame soccer fans, to this second half of this game between Peoria Notre Dame Irish and the Milwaukee Wisconsin-based Marquette University High School Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers have a 2-1 lead here. Scored 2 goals in about the 25th minute, or about 25 minutes left, rather. The second half to erase an early Irish 1-0 lead. The Irish got in about the first 5 minutes of the first half. And we're off. And I got the clock started. Like this.
Double duty, you got it down.
I got it down.
Yeah, just a really good first half of soccer. And, you know, in Notre Dame, I know that they gave up 2 goals that they'd like to have back, but they got to be pretty happy with the way that the first half went as far as effort goes. And nice play by Gutzwiller. Hustling through there, left-footed shot right away, and nice save by the keeper.
Forced to save. The keeper couldn't control it, just had to palm it away from his own near post.
And again, you know, I think they want Gutzwiller to do that a lot more.
Yeah.
Just, you're 30 feet in, or 30 yards in, or more.
Yeah.
You're going to make that play. It's a big ball, gonna run out. Marquette's got the wind at their back. A big ball like that's gonna carry a little bit further.
Yeah, they're gonna have to adjust for that. But the wind is still with us. The Irish are not kicking into it. Shouldn't really make too much of a difference tactically to either team.
No, both teams want to play the ball on the ground anyway. When you do play that through ball, it's just going to hold up a little bit more for Notre Dame.
Yeah, Dylan Barrow just has to be a little bit more aware of those balls over the top. Might get to him a little bit quicker than they did in the first half. They took a pretty long throw in from Marquette there. Took a page out of the Irish book, threw it right down the sideline. Going to earn themselves a corner kick, unfortunately.
Oddly, a corner kick from about 50 yards away.
One touch. And
Dawson was just trying to get a touch on that one, and it happened to hit off him in a wrong angle and carry out down the inline. Going to be a left-footed in-swinger corner kick. These are always scary and dangerous. The wind's going to blow it into the goal as well. Very dangerous ball right over the top.
To the back post. And boy, there was a free header. He did not get it down. Could not direct it on frame. It ballooned over, but it was a free header again.
It looked like the Irish were playing zonal there on that corner kick. You know, a lot of times in the past it's been man-to-man on set pieces, but I think Coach Bear switched it to a zonal for that one. And you know, you still got to go challenge. You still got the point of zonal is you go win the ball in your area, right?
Yeah, just like zone defense, and you you don't follow anybody, but you guard the guy who's in your area.
Zonal doesn't mean you don't try for the ball. It just means you try for the ball when it comes into your area. You don't have to worry about the man. So again, free headers, not challenging for balls in the air is a huge point of contention, I think, at halftime there and just throughout the season, because you know, you see the potential in this Irish team, and we know that in big games you can't give up goals on those set pieces.
Nope.
It kills you. Nice move by Dylan Stickelmeyer, searching that far post ball to Madrigal. I think Madrigal's going to let this one just fall out of bounds so he can throw it in really far. Yeah. Gets hit in the head by the ball boy, but.
All right, let's see what Chilito will dial up here, where he's trying to put it into the box. There's no one near him, so this is going to be a long throw. Yeah, no, shows it short to Gutzwiller.
Guts looking to turn. Unfortunately, he touches it out of bounds.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first touch came off his foot remarkably hard. Ended up being about 5 yards away from him. I like the idea, though. You know, you got to find ways to get Gutzwiller touches.
Good job by Max.
Up a little, Scotty. Teddy or Lucas, up a little. So you can beat him the ball, body, no.
Good hustle by Guts there. Yeah. Just keeping the pressure on. Give him a deep throw in. Doesn't hurt you, but now it could, because the throw in gets past everybody.
Yeah.
Touches it out of bounds.
Unlucky there, number 23 from Marquette. Just a little heavy touch there, and he's trying to get around his marker.
Good win there for Marquette, number 6, Owen Schneider. And now we have a big ball across. Oh, good job there by McIntyre, because he had Sandoval coming over on the left wing.
Marquette trying to build from the back here. The Irish managed to poke the ball out. It will be a throw-in, though, I believe, for Marquette on the far side. front of the first set of bleachers, nearest the concession stand.
Oh, Marquette's going to try to swing it here. He's got number 6 wide open.
Yes, they do. The Irish trying to build a defensive shell back there.
There's a hit, nice deflection. Sandoval getting on it. He's going to look to hit. Oh, nice shot.
It goes in.
Yep.
Looked for all the world like he was trying to go far post, and then at the last second he wrapped his foot around it and went to the near post and beat Irish keeper.
Yeah, and Dylan had a step there to his left, thinking he's going far post as well, kind of heavy-footed, thinking going left, and the ball comes back to his right. He's going to have to, you know, that's a tough play to make for a keeper. Really nicely placed finish there by Sandoval. But again, that happens. He's got a, you know, takes a touch to his right foot and kind of loads up a shot there at the 18. And
boy, it looked not down there to feel what it was like, but it looked like a nice heavy shot from back here.
You know, and you're not going to, you can't give good teams those shots, you know, and it's the same as if we had Gutzwiller down here letting him set up to his right foot. You know, Coach Bear would take that all day long. So you got to close that space down a little bit. And like I said, it's just a really nice finish. A lot of guys don't bring that back near post.
Yeah.
That's a hard shot to hit, and especially with some pace on it.
All right, see what the Irish response is here. Sort of mirror image what happened in the first half. Marquette has now scored a goal in the first 5 minutes.
Ben Jacob.
We'll see if the Irish can respond with 2 goals in the course of 100 seconds. I'd be asking a little much.
Nice little run there.
It was a nice little individual run. The Irish didn't.
Sean Dankert
didn't thwart him until he actually got into the box. They still have possession. Play it out to the right.
Outside back, flying up the wing again. Into the
it was in a left-footed cross. Oh, you can see what he's trying to do there. He's trying to head that ball down to his man he had there at about the
yeah, he definitely sold out for that one, though.
Yes, he did.
Took him completely down to the ground, but
just about did a somersault there. Irish get a goal kick out of it.
I really like how Marquette flies up with their outside backs.
Yeah.
And it's, again, talked about that all night long, really, with the first game and this game. But it's such a dangerous weapon, and you know, the more you do it, it's just the more that it looks open. And you know, I know Notre Dame likes to do that too, especially when they're playing the local teams that you know, maybe aren't as strong as this Marquette team. Because the problem with it is when you fly him up, you better be able to fly him back and cover for him. And here we go again, number 6 making an overlapping run.
They better be all legs and lungs, the players that you're doing that with, because they're going 60, 70 yards at a time. Sometimes.
And this is the counter that you're going to get here. If Jack can get a touch on that, he's got Madrigal.
Marquette throws
in
another
in.
thing.
Oh, nice original save. Lucas LaHood kind of lost him. Got his first touch on Dylan Bear with looked like a skate save. I think for that first one, the guy just was right there following that
Dylan
shot in.
No man's land.
Yeah.
There's nothing he could do about it.
It almost looked like Dylan's initial save just kind of bounced right back to the guy, and he ran into it.
Yep. Bundled it home, which counts, by the way. All right, 32-33. We got that second goal I was asking for. It just came from the wrong Catholic university. Catholic high school. Now 4-1 for Marquette High. Irish have 32-22 to figure this out. Try to pull something positive from this game.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough ball over the top, right? And
it's gorgeous.
I mean, really nice ball, really good run in, and you know, Lucas LaHood kind of just got wrong-footed, it looked like, and the guy kind of snuck in right behind him, and then, you know, after that, the initial save was great, and then after that, nobody could really do much about it.
No, it did. Like you said, it looked like it just was saved right back to him, and he probably went in off his shins or his knee or something.
Just almost, you know. Goalie's making a save. He's on the ground, I think, still, and the guy's just running straight into him with a big chance here for Notre Dame here.
Yeah, the Irish get a free kick off a foul on Marquette. about 25 yards out, 26 yards out.
And again, looking at the moment that here, you know, down 4-1, 2 tough goals here to start the half. Let's see what they can do here.
Irish might try to put one to the back post.
Madrigal,
no, Madrigal gets
over.
it. Yeah, it was never on frame.
Good idea. Left footer. Gutzweiler ran off that ball. It's a hard shot for a righty to hit, so he let the left footer hit it.
Yeah, he wasn't freelancing there. That's clearly something they practiced. It was a design free kick.
Looks like the Irish are sliding Scott Anderson into a center back position. Oliver has come in to play outside back. Another big ball across. Ben Jacobs there. Nice job.
Marquette just throws in some absolutely clinical crosses.
Yeah, and that's, again, it's tricky because you really got to stay with them.
Yeah.
They're such nice balls that you're not used to that all the time in high school.
No.
You're used to only a couple of them are nice balls.
Yeah, you're not used to 10 or 12 of them every half. You're used to a few of them being scuffed.
Letting him line up that left-footed shot.
Boy, they got a shot right at the top of the box again there.
Yeah, and onto his left foot.
Yeah.
And, I think that's Danker. He loves that left foot. He's trying to line that up all night. He's want nothing more than to hit a beautiful left-footed shot, I think. And, you know, again, it's you know, it's why you play these games, because you can't fall asleep on big balls like that. And balls in the box can always be dangerous. And not only can you not give them the freedom to hit those balls, but then you definitely cannot let your guy have even an inch of space. And that's where Notre Dame's got caught really on three of the goals tonight. It's just spatial awareness in their own box. And I'll tell you, tomorrow will be a great game between Marquette and Chaminade, because Chaminade defends their box as well as any high school team I think I've ever seen. And Marquette going to dump big balls into that box, and it's going to be an interesting game. Good work there by Danny.
Yeah, but Chaminade's defense inside their own box. They would have probably went down 2 or 3-0.
Yeah, early,
in
right?
that first game. Yeah, there was Friend was really all over them.
Good battle, and going to be a foul. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the difference was between the one he called and the 3 before it. It's going to be a foul on Dawson, though, and good battle between Dawson and Nick Magner. Again, 3 or 4 collisions there, and he called the 4th one.
Yeah.
I didn't think that one was any worse than the ones before it, but let him play at least a little bit. Marquette plays this one short. Gonna play it. Oh, he tried to play it back to Sandoval, I believe.
Kind of scuffed it there. I don't know if Notre Dame got a foot on it or not. But as so often happens in this game, the ball falls to Marquette and they retain possession.
Another good ball to Sandoval. Good overlapping run. He's still there.
Yeah, there's some nice patience here.
Irish kind of lucked out for the time being, but an overlapping run on the right side.
The Irish managed to blunt that cross, but it's going to lead
there
to a corner kick.
I think that's Nathan Oliver come onto the field for Notre Dame, number 20. He's a sophomore. Going to be another in-swinging corner kick for Marquette.
These have all been going to the back post and then all been headed back across. They play this one short, though. As soon as I say all, I put the jinx on it. Oh, he gets into the box. There's that left foot you're talking about. That's what he wants.
Skies that one, but.
All right, 27.5 minutes to go in the second half. The Irish down 4-1 now. Marquette High has turned the 2-1 halftime lead into a 4-1 middle of the second half lead. With a couple gorgeous goals. All their goals have been pretty gorgeous,
really
honestly.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Marquette fan, it's been a great night for goals.
If you're a neutral, it's been a good game.
Going to be a foul. They're going to give Joel a card.
Get a yellow here.
Stopping the play.
Frustration, professional foul there.
Yeah, you know, he was beat, and not much he could do there.
Yeah. Just clipped his heels to knock him off balance. Not going to hurt Sandoval.
No, I think he's good.
He's going to bounce back up.
A couple of these Marquette guys are built pretty well. You know, and again, we talked about that in the first half, or the first game. A lot of these Marquette, Chaminade, Fremd, a lot of the St. Louis, Chicago schools, lots of juniors and seniors, very big athletic teams, you know, bigger schools.
Much bigger schools.
You know, and if you're an underclassman that gets to play for one of them, similar to Notre Dame, you're very special and with some potential. Oh, cheeky ball over the top. Great win there by 20. That's Oliver. Just came onto the game a couple minutes ago, laid his body out there for that win.
That's the second time he's put his body out there.
Yeah, looks like number 7, Cooper Payne, in for the Irish. First time on the night. Nice little
collision there. Noah Madrigal is gathering himself. Looks like it's going to be okay. Let's try a little
hustle by Payne.
Flick on there. All right. Irish get it to Gutzweiler in the middle. Irish passes lack a little crispness. They do break out here.
Oh, great little combination play there.
It's good from Mattarelli, taking it in the middle.
Toledo nice.
Takes a nice left-footed shot, banana
ball in.
Yep. Taking the banana curl towards the near post, dealt with by the keeper. Keeper had it covered the whole way, but forced a save out of him.
He
That's
had
what
to
you
move
want
his
to do.
feet and dive,
yes,
right?
He did. He had to get horizontal.
One time he fluffs that, you're right there for a rebound. So it's a good shot by Cheeto.
All right.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, great job there by Madrigal.
Attacking backs again.
Oh, and we're going to come back with a foul.
Well, that seemed to be incidental.
Didn't let that play on for a little bit. I tell you, this number 10 here, Miguel Gonzalez for Marquette, you don't really say his name a ton because of the position that he plays, but he's such an integral part to what they like to do. One of their holding mids, I think they like to play with 2 there, but he kind of sits in there and dictates a lot of the pace and a lot of what happens in their attack.
Well, you know, with the program as decorated and successful as Marquette, you look at his right sleeve, he's wearing the captain's armband. It's not, they don't give those out as party favors.
No. And there's
another shot inside the box.
Dankert again with lining up that left foot. He's bound and determined.
Well, with the space he's being allotted, I don't blame him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's got a cannon for a left foot.
He's able to set that up. And similar to what Notre Dame likes to do with Madrigal, right? He plays that right wing, but it really
left-footed.
He's out there to cut into that left foot.
Yeah.
You got to kind of catch on to that. You know, not let him have it. Oh, Dylan Stickelmeyer fighting a little bit. Clearance and going to be a Notre Dame throw-in.
No, they're going to.
No,
they're going to give it to
a Marquette throw-in. Never mind.
Maybe
must have been a deflection.
Down there underneath the light standard, he was actually disappeared in his white jersey.
That one's definitely going to be a Marquette throw-in. Oh, Dankert again. Bears out. Nice play by
good
Bear.
Job by Dylan Bear.
Very
very
nice
aggressive,
job.
very positive goalkeeping there.
You know, good job by the defense hustling back behind him. Their keeper's out. They did a good job of dropping for him.
3 guys in the goal mouth there if Dylan would have happened to get beat.
Dylan did a good job of getting his hands on the ball, not the person, and and got the hands on the second ball too. So.
Yeah, it was an excellent job.
Oh, good idea over the top here to Madrigal. See if he can run onto it.
Toledo gets it. 1v1 with his man. Throws in a left-footed cross. Goes out to the top of the box. Kind of bouncing around. Irish get a shot off, but they're going to call a foul, a handball.
Yeah, I think the Marquette defense called the handball.
It's nice of them. Don't get a lot of exasperation from the Irish, though, so chances are.
No, I'm sure,
probably was a handball.
Bouncing ball bounces up, hits you in the hand. Defense is definitely going to be screaming. Offense is going to act like nothing happened and see which one wins.
Not suggestion they would try to influence the referee, are you, Danny?
Nah, never.
I didn't think so.
Oh, back
it's a
heel.
little fancy little back heel there. Kind of spun off, though. But again, Marquette retains possession, though.
Yeah, great ball over the top again by Gonzalez. Good deflection by Oliver.
I think you'll notice all these long balls, the changing fields, even the crosses. The first touch of the recipient is just terrific for Marquette.
Yep.
The ball
yeah.
is just cushions on their foot, their chest, their head.
Oh, and it's even when they sub out, right? It's a new guy comes in, he does the same stuff, and again, that's a staple of their program.
Yep.
They're able to, and they certainly have had their share of very special players. I think that they have multiple players playing at high-level soccer right now, but you look at this team that they have right now, and it's just a very good team. I mean, every kid on the field is dangerous. Every kid in the field's got a really good touch, can play a really soft ball, and they all play hard too, which is Coach Lawrence, again, a testament to him and his staff. They have in Milwaukee what the Irish
have here in
have
Central
here
Illinois,
in Peoria, and Chaminade and other schools have in St. Louis. There's so many of them down there, but that one's going to run out. But it's year in, year out. If you're on their team, there's expectations for you. And
there is somebody willing and able to take your spot on the squad.
Max Mattarelli, he's going to get his first break of the night. Really good.
Joel McIntyre came in
60
for him.
minutes for him so far. He's our goal scorer of the night. I think it's his first high school goal, unless he snuck one in last night against the Lions of Peoria High.
Nearing the 20-minute mark, the halfway mark of the second half. Irish down 4-1.
Oh, good ball across. Scott Anderson gets beat to it. That one's going to trickle wide. And looked like Dylan had a read on that, but that was dangerous. But again, dropping to that guy, he didn't get a good hit on it.
No.
He poked it enough that it was rolling in the right direction.
It was, pretty aggressive toe poke, actually. It was probably about 2 yards. 2 yards wide and 2 yards high. But, again, they did get the last touch on it. A little push there.
Yeah, again, it's
I'm not sure that
looked obvious there.
The center, the center is only 10 yards away from that. I know we're up high. Get a little bit better vantage point.
Good job by Scott Anderson there. He's going to call that one coming back.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, referee's not deciding this game. Don't get me wrong.
No,
we're not saying that at all. But it's just been a few curious calls about. Well, it confuses the Notre Dame kids.
Yeah,
well, what you can do.
I was going to say, it's confusing as how to play the game, right? If two things happen that are pretty similar and one is called a foul and one isn't, you kind of start to wonder what you are and aren't allowed to get away with.
Yeah.
But just keep playing hard and make them call it.
This ball took a little bit of a deflection on somebody. Balloons up in the air.
Nice touch by Madrigal.
Beautiful job by Juan.
Finds Payne coming down at him. That's going to be allowed to play. It kind of looked like a collision, and the Payne just went down. Marquette coming back at him the other way. This is going to be Danker.
Danker's ball on his right foot there.
Good job by McIntyre.
Hope his right foot's not as good as his left foot.
McBride coming back on for Megner.
In 18 minutes here when Marquette takes this throw. Down on the far side there. And there's a nice throw.
Good throw, good win by Dawson.
Oh, yeah, they actually need to be talking there.
Yeah,
they had time. Ended up giving away possession. I don't blame him for doing that. I mean, he didn't know that he had 10 yards.
Battle here. Magner and Madrigal.
Okay, our first car hit of the evening.
As long as it's not mine.
I believe it's the referee's car. Sure that wasn't intentional. Usually if you park that close to the fence, you're okay.
Yeah, that's a tough angle to get over the top.
It is. It's a lob wedge to get it there. All right, don't stop me if you heard this again, but Marquette retains possession and are threatening the Irish defensive third here.
Great touch. Really nice touch. The Bear out, recovers.
Yep.
That was a Sikorsky, Joey Sikorsky, number 8. Great initial touch, kind of to take it forward, but away from the pressure, and kind of created a little bit of space for himself.
Tried to play it outside there. I think the Irish must have got a touch on it because the ball ended up going pretty direct.
And
all right.
Looks like Notre Dame has a free kick on their
Pretty much the center of the center circle, bringing up goalkeeper Dylan Bear to take it.
Hopefully get some numbers up into the box.
I was going to say, the Irish are hanging, their back three were hanging out with them. That didn't make any sense, but now they're
Coach Bear sending
pushing everybody up.
Everybody in. Looking for a big ball in by Bear. Really nice floater.
Very nice ball. See if the Irish can
win,
get the first win. Second ball goes to Marquette, and now Marquette's on the counter.
They need to get a deflection here to stop the pressure. And they're getting numbers back. They need to get a touch on the ball. Very nice job by Oliver. Very subtle.
Yep, but it allowed 2 more Irish to get behind the ball,
and
that's
kind of
important.
slows down all the white teams runners coming at you.
Causes them to recalculate. 16 minutes now.
Oh, nice tackle by Scott Anderson.
Let him turn.
Dankert setting up that left-footed shot again.
A little too far out even for him. Throw a cross in. The Irish deal with it. At least get it out of the box.
Oh, nice job. Good read by Dawson. He's got some numbers. He's going to play a direct ball up to Stickelmeyer. Great.
Found him.
Switch of the field. Stickelmeyer running on hard. Plays it up to Madrigal.
Irish briefly got it into the box, but it's forced out. Giolito tries to make a lunge for it, but it's going to be a Marquette throw-in on the far side. Irish did relieve the pressure on their box, though. Let this ball out, moved it about 80 yards.
Yeah, and it kind of slowed down. Just a really nice string of a couple minutes of Marquette soccer.
Here they come again.
Yeah, I was just going to say, here they come again.
Left side.
You know, they just do a good job. If you're watching on the screen and can see it, you know, they keep their 2 center backs back. They keep one of their holding mids kind of sitting in there. It's number 8 right now. And everybody else is basically an attacker. I mean, their wings are back right now, but more times than not, they're flying up as well.
Yeah, wings are back for them.
It's hard to organize, to stay organized on that, and it's such a dangerous way to attack in soccer, and it's very attacking style. It's not defensive. They're not sitting back. You know, maybe a little bit more now with a 4-1 lead. They're sitting back, but
I don't know all that much.
No,
I mean,
not much.
Even when we say that they're attacking backs are sitting back, they're sitting back where normal midfielders would be.
Yep.
Guys, Miguel is wide open on the other side.
Just about 13 and a half minutes left. Irish continue to look up at Marquette High in a 1-4 deficit. Irish throw a nice ball down the left. Stickelmeyer down there. Forces a out of bounds clearance from Marquette.
4 subs coming in for the Hilltoppers.
Enrique Zamora coming in for the Irish. Look at that. Once the subs are on and the sub-B's are off, Irish will have a throw-in. Lose possession of it, but get it right back.
Oh, nice hustle. I think that's Magner, one of their center backs, just hustling to intercept the pass, making a run.
It's the ball out wide, waiting for other attacking options to join up. Marquette's gonna a rare misfire there. Got a little too much air under that pass. Trying to play a bit of a square ball out there. He probably got it off of his ankle, not his foot. Irish get a throw in, but it's still locked in for the most part.
Going to be a foul coming back in. Marquette free kick. Foul on Gutzwiller there on the left side.
He moved underneath his man while his man was in the air.
Marquette plays short.
Very quickly.
The Irish sleeping. Oh, good ball on the ground across the box.
Coach Baer just used what I think is the best word to describe Marquette right now. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
They're playing comfortable. They're comfortable in the box. They're comfortable with their passes. They're comfortable on the ball. And that's really the problem.
Yeah, and and that's with the 4-1 lead, that's easy to play comfortable.
They're
but
playing there. You see right there.
Another good header.
That one sailed probably a yard over the crossbar.
But to Marquette's credit, and again, this is no shock with their program and their coaching staff. But even when they gave up that early goal, they still looked comfortable, right?
Yeah.
The game came to them. They got 2 quick goals to take the lead, but they didn't force anything. They didn't change the way they wanted to play.
No, I think that's the key. Then there wasn't any some scramble to take somebody out of defense and throw them into attack.
Yeah, or just because you get behind, you start trying to force things and do things that maybe you're not supposed to do. And again, it's high school soccer, right? And that's all levels. A lot of times that happens. A team that's supposed to be a favorite, they're on the road. They come and they give up an early goal and change completely. Messes with their head, and they start kicking balls all over the place, and before you know it, it's 80 minutes later and you lost the game. We've seen that happen.
Boxing metaphor, everybody's brave until they get punched
in the head.
Until they get punched in the head.
Exactly, and for Notre Dame to draw that up to start the game, you couldn't have asked for any better, right?
No.
Goal, and we're going to go punch them, right? We're going to go get that early goal, and as a wrestling coach, I tell it to my guys, you're going to go and you're going to be the first one to score, and then who cares who you're wrestling? And it's kind of a 4-way for all sports.
All right, Enrique Zamora battling for there. It's going to be a goal kick. Could not get inside of his man.
Looks like Marquette's going to put in a second goalkeeper. This is 00, who's not listed on their roster. Maybe they mean 0, which would be Michael Rothley. But really nice job by CJ Deslongchamps. Really nice job by him, though. Again, he didn't get flustered after giving up that early goal. He played a good game and their second goalie.
Very aggressive when he needed to be and put under pressure, actually, at some points of the game, more by his own defenders than he was by the Irish. And then playing balls back to them in traffic. He was pretty good with the ball at his feet.
With about 9 minutes to go here, I would think Marquette's going to start getting some of their guys some rest. I think
they have an early game tomorrow.
Sandoval out, Gonzalez out, Dankert out. Marshall's still in there, a couple other starters still in there, but
they have 11 o'clock game
tomorrow's
going to
be a great game, I think, between them and Chaminade. Like we said, Chaminade just defends really well, and they may not be the talented team that Marquette is, but they're going to defend. They're going to make it hard on them.
That was an excellent ball in.
And likewise, Notre Dame and Frem will be a fun game. Battle of the Illinois teams. Both of them coming off of results tonight that maybe they would have liked to have or like to hope to go better. But those are programs that try to bounce back as quickly as they can.
Yeah.
And from tough results.
I don't want to say the results in something like this are secondary, because everybody likes to come out with a win. Everyone likes to come out with a tie. Everybody likes to consider themselves competitive. But really, you're trying to learn. You play this sort of competition to learn something about your team, learn something about your individual play, maybe even learn something about yourself as a coach.
Absolutely. And, that's Coach Baer talked about that a little bit in that first game. If the goal was to go undefeated in the regular season, I think Notre Dame could try to set up a schedule that would allow them that chance more often than not.
Yeah, you could.
But they may not be ready for the postseason, and that's happened to teams before. Wonderful regular seasons, you're feeling great about yourself, and first time you're in a big game in the postseason and you do get kicked in the teeth a little bit, you don't bounce back and you lose. And that's, Notre Dame, again, it's a philosophy that has been here for a long time. You take your chances. That you're going to play these games, and if you happen to lose them, you're going to learn from them, and you'll be better in about, really, it's getting close, about 6 weeks.
Yep.
5 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, it's the weather tells us it's getting close.
Yeah,
a little nip in the air, a little nip in this wind now.
Hopefully we're still saying that tomorrow, but not sure.
I don't think it's tomorrow. We're going to be listening for the ice cream truck tomorrow.
Yeah. You know what? We'll be up here though, so it won't be as bad as being
a
on
little
the
bit
field.
of a breeze. Yeah. Don't know where I'll be. They might give me a third thing to do tomorrow.
You may need to coach. You want to hop down there.
I don't want to do that. I know my limits.
Maybe a ref. You'd be a referee.
I'd rather coach. All right, a little more pressure here from Marquette.
Wow, nice tackle. Great tackle. Ooh, nice to try to save that by Sticklemeyer. Great tackle by Jacob. Just kind of a tough clearance.
There's part of that comfort that Coach was talking about.
Nice deflection.
All right, the Irish are in a foul. So the Irish will be able to clear their lines here. Push up. Approaching 6 minutes to go. Double bear. That was a very nice into the wind.
Yeah.
I think traveled about 60 yards in the air.
Yeah, it's tough to say it. 4-1 game, but really Dylan Bears had a really good game.
Dylan's looked nice. Yeah, he's been very confident.
Some great saves. He looks more comfortable each game he plays. And some good goal kicks into the wind that Notre Dame has won. That's relieved some pressure.
Probably as well physically that he's looked and probably feels as he has all season.
Yep.
I mean, he looks completely free and clear of shoulder, back, and all the other things that, those poor wrestling coaches put him through,
It's our fault, that's for sure. But, again, it's
don't tell your dad this.
He's done a good job just working, right?
He has, yeah. He's the chances game 6 or 7 to 1 without Dylan.
Right.
It's certainly not 4 to 1 because of him, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the hard part about being the goalie. It doesn't.
Your goals against, yeah.
Yeah, and granted, it works the opposite too, right? Because there are games that he pitches a shutout and maybe doesn't take a touch on the ball.
Yeah.
So but works to his advantage in those ones. But in games like this, it's definitely not. So
he's earned his ride home from his dad.
He might walk.
Yeah. Maybe we should stick around and make sure he gets a ride. I've seen the Irish here in the last 4.5 minutes, can put together a string of positive soccer. Not that they've been playing negative soccer. I don't mean that.
Oh, good ball across.
Oh, very nice.
Payne tries the first time that one. He may have had time to settle that, but in the running up like that with full momentum, you're just
get a lot of adrenaline going.
Absolutely.
But that's that's a result of the Irish not having much time in the previous 76 minutes of this game, is that you think you need to do a one touch instead of a touch and a settle. Down here under 4 minutes. The second game of 4 games, the Peoria Notre Dame Invitational Soccer Tournament. Gathering of 4 of the best programs in the Midwest together to beat on each other for a little bit over a really beautiful late summer, early fall weekend. We'll have games at 9 o'clock tomorrow between this Marquette team and Chaminade from Missouri. 2-0 winners. Chaminade over Fremd earlier today. Then at 1 o'clock, that same Fremd team will play your Peoria Notre Dame Irish in the last game of the tournament.
Ooh,
there's a
tough spot there. Kind of unfortunate hit in the stomach, arm area.
Yep. No way to hide that. Getting down here to a little under 3 minutes to go. Now, before we let time get away from here, Dan, I don't know if you guys talked about it in the first game. I was downstairs, but Peoria Irish Notre Dame family, Peoria Catholic community family, lost a stalwart, a supporter of Peoria Notre Dame athletics, and more than that, a wonderful husband, father, and friend to all. Marty O'Brien the head caretaker of this beautiful pitch that you're looking at right now, and that Notre Dame has played on over the years. Marty died suddenly, unexpectedly, Wednesday of this week, 2 days ago. We'd like to send our condolences to the O'Brien family.
Absolutely.
All came through Notre Dame, all wonderful, wonderful people.
Yeah, and, you know, Marty had kids played in the program, both boys and girls. He had nephews, played in the program for us, and just one of the most unselfish people I think that you could ever meet.
Yeah.
You know, he was up here probably almost as much as Mike, which is saying a lot, working on this field. But, you know, and he did the same at Shea Stadium, did the same at Newman Golf Course for years.
Yep.
Just a type of guy that you love having around, and just really unfortunate news to find that out for their family and friends, but really for Peoria in general. I mean, you don't like to lose anybody, especially good people like Marty. And you know, best wishes to his family as they, you know, obviously grieve. And
sure,
you know, it's
try to get along without him, but hopefully remember the lessons. I know they will.
You know, and Marty, like I said, Marty's son was on the first team that Coach Bear and I coached here, and he was on the first state championship we won. It was a key part of that state championship in 2008. So you know, got to know them really well, and you know, so prayers to their family, especially Brogan.
Yep. Everyone who's listening, please keep the family in their prayers. Wonderful children, wonderful wife, wonderful nieces, nephews, grandchildren. It'll be a big hole in their life. All right, we're winding down here. 45 seconds to go. The Irish are going to come out of the short end of this one. Probably going to stick with this 4-1 score in favor of the Hilltoppers from Marquette University High School.
Yeah, I mean, Marquette's just a really good team.
Yeah,
You know, you can say what you want, and there's things that I think Notre Dame played really well at times. I think that there's things that they need to fix that I think the coaches will be on them about. But truth be told, Marquette's a difficult matchup for anybody. You know, I watched the St. Ignatius game last week with the Irish, and they were a really good team too. And I don't want to say that, you know, one of those teams is better than the other, but I think you know, Marquette certainly has the talent to play at that level as well. And
all right, there's the final whistle. Irish players and Marquette players exchanging handshakes. Coaches coming to exchange handshakes. Final whistle blows on a 4-1 Marquette High School victory over Peoria Notre Dame Irish in the second game. The Peoria Notre Dame 2021 Invitational Soccer Tournament. We'll be back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. for a game between Chaminade and this very same Marquette team, and then a 1 o'clock game between your Peoria Notre Dame Irish and Fremd, the other school from Illinois that shows up regularly on our schedule. We thank you for listening and watching, and we hope you will join us tomorrow for a little warmer game and hopefully a little better result for the home squad and the hosts of this tournament. All right, we'll see you all then.
See you guys tomorrow.
Good night.